So this far, in the whole of lesson, unit 1, we did attitude of Guru towards Prabhupada and authority structure in ISKCON. The same applies to disciple. That's where we ended last class. Then we also did Srila Prabhupada ISKCON founder Acharya. Well, what does a founder Acharya does? And what is the future of ISKCON? And we did Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva, we mentioned how Guru and Krishna are one, because Guru external is the external manifestation of Krishna. And we also did about the parampara, that this knowledge of Krishna consciousness is coming down in disciplic succession. So we started with introduction, types of Guru also. All this we have done this far. Now we are getting more integrated into the workings of this whole course. And so we have come to Unit 2. Unit 2 has 3 lessons: Guru Padasraya, selection of Guru, and initiation vow. This is actually the heart of this course. Okay? Guru Padasraya, selection of Guru, and initiation vows. So today we see what we achieved in Guru Padasraya. So can you all see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So we are going to brainstorm, just think, bother your brain for a while. Think 2 things. Why are people not surrendering in devotional service to Guru and to Krishna? Why are people not surrendering? In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna had mentioned abandon all variety of it, surrender to me. So why are people not surrendering? Anybody have any answer? Why are people not surrendering? Or why are people not accepting Guru? Please, the person whose sound is coming from his background should mute. No comment? Why are people not surrendering to Guru? Deborah, can you make some comment?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surrendering often requires stepping out of one's comfort zone.
Beautiful. Appropriate words.
And making significant lifestyle changes, which can be intimidating and uncomfortable.
Right.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Very good one. I like that, the comfort zone concept. People want to remain in the material world, but the material world is a place of misery. So by not accepting a Guru, you already choose to suffer more, lifetime after lifetime. Somebody else? Dr. Samuel? Brown Agu?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Why are people not accepting Guru?
Okay, because people are bewildered by material existence. They are illusioned. So they think they can find happiness in this material world.
Okay, thank you for that contribution. I appreciate the two contributions. People are illusion. They think they can find solution, but then they create, like ostrich. Ostrich is a small head bird with big body. When you are chasing it, it's running. And when he gets tired, he digs the ground and put his head. I'm not seeing you, you're not seeing me. So the same people who are illusioned, their conclusion is, this life, let's just eat, drink, be merry. Tomorrow we will die. So what is the big deal? They never make attempt to find out what is the purpose of this life. Jerome, you can comment. Unmute and do what you want to do.
Yeah,
Jerome.
the reason why, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
The reason why people are not surrendering to Guru and Krishna is because the stringent rules and regulations surrounding being a disciple are sometimes hard to follow. So it scares people away. That is my peace of mind. Hare
I
Krishna.
like that. Thank you very much. And then when people are not ready to follow stringent rules and regulations, the interpretation is they don't want to be disciplined. And if you don't want to be disciplined, you cannot be a disciple. You see, I rhyme. Don't discipline me. That's why I will not be a disciple. But if you have to be a disciple, you will accept discipline. And how do you accept discipline? You submit yourself completely. Last lecture or last class, I was mentioning that the disciple has to serve the guru like a menial servant without false ego. And he has to pass the test of the spiritual master. And I ended that last class with who is ready to die for the guru to make his project work. And many of you said it's hard. You understand? So ready to die means you are ready to take on things that are not comfortable, that takes you out of your comfort zone. But coming out of comfort zone requires courage. Okay? God grant me the serenity to change the things I can, to tolerate the things I cannot change, and wisdom to know the difference. So you need courage to be able to move from this conflicting material situation to a life of liberation. So people are not surrendering because they are too materially influenced. So if you go to Bhagavad Gita chapter 7, text 15, you see 4 kinds of people who don't surrender to Krishna. And they are mentioned four. He said those who are lowest among mankind. Anybody who does not surrender is the lowest mankind. And they fall in 4 categories. They have knowledge, but the essence of their knowledge has been taken away. Mayaya Paritya Gyan. And then they partake of the atheistic nature of demons. They do not surrender. They are caught up with the mesmerization or the intricacy of material life. They don't surrender. Okay? Now, those who surrender, this is what you get from here. Those who surrender, everybody's surrender is different. And that you also see in that 50, chapter 7, text 16. 4 kinds of people. Chato Vida Bhajante Man. 4 kinds of people surrender. But out of the 4, it is the one who is intelligent that is really surrendered, because he will take to the process very seriously. Otherwise, those who are in search of wealth, they come to Guru. Those who are in search of solution to their distress, they come. Those who are just inquisitive, they come. But the intelligent one, Krishna says, dear, because he will take to devotional service. So this taking to devotional service means developing some relationship with Krishna. If you look at how you have been in Krishna consciousness, you must have made some attractive relationship with some people. Either the person who gave you the first book, the person who told you first about Krishna consciousness, the person who took you to the temple first. You know, there's a kind of feeling you have inside for that person. Okay? Now, you'll be ready to do whatever the person wants you to do. So in this PPT, let's just go through and then we'll see what is there for us in the offering. It says, Yasha Devi Parabrati Yata Devi Tata Guru Tasya Te Katiya Hyata Prakashante Mahatmanam. Unto those souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master, all the imports of Vedic knowledge are automatically revealed from the heart. Import, that's the deep meaning. The conclusion of the Vedic scripture is to know Krishna. Vedaistam aham abha vedyo, Vedanta kri Veda videva chaham. By all the Vedas am I to be known. Okay? And Krishna has told us in this course, you cannot know me directly. First, know my devotee. You cannot serve me directly, serve my devotee. Okay? And Lord Shiva was telling Parvati, of all gurus, of all worship, the worship of Vishnu is the highest. Aradhanana Vishnu. But he said higher than the worship of Vishnu is the worship of Vishnu's devotee. You understand? So only those who have implicit faith in the Guru, they are called great souls, Samahatma, great souls. Deep knowledge is revealed to them from the heart. You understand? So those who don't have that kind of faith, that the ones who are like wayfarers, they come, they go. But those who have strong faith, they will submit. And when they submit, they develop a relationship of servant and master. You give instruction, I will execute your instruction. Okay? So the next text, Prabhupada is saying, as the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, and the preeminent teacher and ultimate authority within our society, Srila Prabhupada has a unique relationship with every ISKCON devotee. How is that? Without Prabhupada and all the difficulties he took and the discipline he accepted, including the heart attack he had on Jaladuta ship, without him, could you have gotten anything like Krishna consciousness? No. In his books, in his lectures, in his instruction, and in his personal example, he taught us how to be Krishna conscious. So if you come to Krishna consciousness, the first thing is to appreciate the life and work of Srila Prabhupada. That is why when you come to the temple, first thing you offer obeisance, prostrate to the person who made that environment available for you. Not immediately, but over time. He has done that. Okay? So we offer obeisances to Prabhupada. He said at least you should know the first stanza of Srila Prabhupada's pranam, obeisance to Srila Prabhupada. How many of us know the pranam of Prabhupada?
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Utale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Tinamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Guru.
That is second line. Second line. That's true. Good. Okay. So he said at least you should be able to memorize the first line. If you know both, better. And the thing is, when you prostrate, don't be quiet. Pronounce the pranam loudly. That's what Kravichandra Maharaj had instructed us regularly. When you offer obeisance, you don't keep quiet as if you are sleeping. Speak so they will know that they are not sleeping. Okay? So when you come in and you offer obeisances to Prabhupada and you recite his pranam, we have learned in this course that when respect if is offered to the Guru, Guru does not accept it and keep to himself. What does he do? He passes it on to his guru passes to his guru and to his guru. So in ascending order, it will get to Krishna. So ultimately it's Krishna that you get to. And what does Krishna do in return? Krishna sends down blessing. You see the connection? So if you are already convinced that I will be blessed by doing this, I'll be blessed by taking this, I can change my life by getting this blessing, then you will develop some relationship of applying your thinking, your willing, and your feelings in relating with this personality. So Padasraya means taking shelter. If there is a war or disturbance, and everybody is endangered, what do people look for? Isaac? If there is war and people are endangered, what do people look for?
You look for help.
For help.
They look for
Peace.
Help.
help.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and the person who offers you help in terms of shelter and protection, will you go against him?
No.
No, please.
Will you not do everything he says you should do?
Yeah, I will.
So Padasraya means take shelter. It's like when they are throwing bomb, they say take cover. You lie down so that bomb will not harm you. So the same way in spiritual life, you take shelter of certain personalities because they are protecting you. If you are convinced that they are protecting you, then you submit yourself to their feet. Pada is feet. Pada is feet. Asraya, submit yourself to the feet. That is taking shelter. Okay? So Prabhupada Asraya, you submit yourself at the feet of Prabhupada. As the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, Prabhupada has a unique relationship with every ISKCON devotee. Unique. There is a personal touch. Sometimes people even say that devotees, they look like Prabhupada. Many times. When they shave and wear tilak, they just look like Prabhupada's expansions. Okay? Because they have taken shelter of him. So in Padasraya, you do one exercise. List some specific ways we can develop a deep, authentic devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada from the beginning of our spiritual life. Make a list. Then you share with us, with everybody. What are the specific ways you can develop deep, authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada? Think and then come up with something. You have 3 minutes to do that. Okay?
Please, Hare Krishna Prabhu, please can you come again with the question, please?
It is not a question, it's a proposition.
Oh, okay.
List. Make a list. Make a list. You write ways. You know, that's what you have, is the brainstorming thing. You think, what are the ways you can develop deep, authentic, means bona fide relationship with Srila Prabhupada from the beginning of your devotional life? Deep. It's a brainstorming session. Just think and come up with ways. Which ways will you follow and have deep, authentic relationship with Prabhupada? You got it? You have a clue?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
This is Jerome.
Yes,
My
tell me.
piece of, what I think is reciting Prabhupada's pranams when paying
Make a
obeisance is
list.
one.
Make a list. Make a list.
Yeah, that's one. That is one. Number one is
No, I gave 3 minutes to make the list. After 3 minutes, we can share.
okay. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Three minutes is up. And if you have scribbled something, please share. Starting with Isaac Debra.
Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have this as my point. You have to study Srila Prabhupada's book and his teachings. And listening to his lectures and conversations. Again, we have to follow his instructions and associate with Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Again, we have to participate in ISKCON programs and festivals and personal prayers and meditations. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Thank you. I hope you all heard him. It's a ways, not one, not two. It's unlimited. Well, he has mentioned something and it's on point. Okay. So, Jerome, can you share what you scribbled?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. I think reciting Prabhupada's pranams when paying obeisance is one.
Yes.
And partaking in Prabhupada's appearance and disappearance day and hearing his pastimes and then the wonderful things he has done will encourage you, will build a very strong bond between yourself and Prabhupada. You get to know that Prabhupada wasn't an ordinary person. He had a spiritual connection. I mean, he was part of you get to know he was part of the associates of Sri Chaitanya Prabhu. Mahaprabhu. Yeah. So that will let you get you get a bond, the love for Prabhupada.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. Dr. Samuel, you have something to share?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, the few ways I also gathered is also following carefully, following the orders of your gurus. also connect you in a special way to Srila Prabhupada, and also involving yourself in Harinam Sankirtan, and also reading and also distributing Prabhupada's books also connect you in a special way to the Guru Acharya. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Abigail, Mother Abigail, unmute and contribute yours. Is Abigail here? It would be nice if most of you put on your video so that we can know you are physically present. Hare Krishna. You have something to share on ways to develop deep, authentic, devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada. We are waiting. You are not audible. I can't hear you. I can hear you. I don't know if others are hearing you. Okay, in the meantime, Rogers, what do you have to contribute?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Taking shelter from Prabhupada. Not only like taking shelter, but also like paying much service. Like that's obeying Prabhupada instructions and reading his books and also sharing it. And also associating yourself with devotees. And also chanting. Chanting Srila Prabhupada Pranam.
Thank you very much. Brown, you have something to contribute?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm having challenges with this phone. It's overheating and it's offing and it's coming on. But as
No, just speak. Don't worry about video, your picture. Speak. I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. By attending morning programs in the temple, and then by chanting 16 rounds on the beat as a devotee, by going out for preaching, looking out to the conditioned souls, by carrying out my guru's instruction and serving him as a menial servant.
Thank you very much. They are very laudable. So, Srila Prabhupada has a unique relationship with every devotee in ISKCON. And so, according to your capacity of convenience, you should link up with Prabhupada. Prabhupada requests that we read his books and we give the books to people also. Okay? And then we purify ourselves by regulation, at taking prasadam, chanting 16 rounds, attending all programs, morning and evening, and doing services. Okay? So, instruct new members to take shelter of Prabhupada. ISKCON devotees shall instruct new members to take shelter of Prabhupada and to receive guidance, training, and assistance from those who are instructing them in Krishna consciousness. ISKCON members shall choose when and from whom they wish to request initiation. They must focus their attention on Srila Prabhupada as the founder Acharya and their preeminent Shiksha Guru. Prabhupada is the one who established the instructions that will follow in ISKCON. But for continuity of the parampara, Prabhupada is not here now, and you have to have a living guru. Then there are gurus in ISKCON that you take shelter of. You have to be guided by your dikshas Like you are doing this course now. This is one of the steps that are required for you to take initiation, and your authority will recommend it for you. So chant at least 16 rounds is also there. Recite Prabhupada's pranam, and then submitting to Prabhupada is one way to develop attachment. There is this saying, if you love me and you don't love my dog, do you really love me? You love me, you don't love my dog. In the last class, we were hearing those who say we love Prabhupada, but we don't want the GBC. And what did Prabhupada call them? Hypocrites. Prabhupada called them hypocrites. So if you develop deep and authentic relation with Prabhupada, you should extend that same to the people who are your instructing masters, Shiksha gurus, temple presidents, senior devotees, and then the initiating gurus. And you also extend the same deep, authentic relationship with your guru, your initiating spiritual master. So in ISKCON, Guru Padasra in ISKCON entails that a disciple should take shelter from 3 sources. A disciple takes shelter, Padasraya, to 3 sources. Who knows the 3 sources? Go ahead, mention.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Your Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru and Prabhupada himself.
Very good. It's like a triangle, triad. You are down, and then you have from all sides, you're collecting mercy. That is Krishna's real extension to you. Krishna is not leaving you alone because you have come. So Krishna is making arrangements for your benefit. So you meet people who talk to you. Okay? In my own case, I met devotees in the street, and I took teaching of Lord Kapila from them. At the back of that teaching of Lord Kapila, we have temples around the world, especially in India. So when I got to India, I was thinking I would go to Juhu in Mumbai, but I was so caught up in my own world of distraction that I did not go to Juhu. So when I went to Pune with my friends, we decided one Sunday to go to the temple. And when we got to the temple, the devotees I met, they were very receptive, and then they gave me Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Consciousness Topmost Yoga, like this. So when I got home, 7 days I spent reading the translations of Bhagavad Gita. And to be able to benefit from that, I have to stop smoking, stop drinking, stop anything that will make me not be focused. And on the 7th day after reading these translations, the next thing was boom. I decided, oh, I've missed cigarette for a while. Let me just light one stick. As soon as I lit that stick of cigarette and took a puff, it was very disgusting, distasteful. And that's the last cigarette I smoked. Okay? So how did I get that mercy of Krishna? From the devotee in the temple who gave me book. Then from Prabhupada who wrote the book. And in the end, I'm enjoying the mercy now through my initiation spiritual master. You see how it comes. So you have to submit to your Shiksha Guru, submit to Prabhupada, and submit to your Diksha Guru. It's not that you submit to one and that is all. You have to submit to all, because somebody who is already in the ground, if there anywhere he will fall beyond ground, you lie ground, and then anybody who gives you instruction that will make you progress, you accept it. That is Padasraya. Okay? You submit to the feet of your Shiksha Guru, to the feet of your Diksha Guru, and the feet of Prabhupada. Are we getting it? Are we getting it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, please, Prabhu.
We are getting it, Prabhu.
So you submit to Prabhupada, not only Prabhupada, to your Shiksha, to your Diksha, and practically to all devotees, because you want mercy. ISKCON devotees are instruct new people to remember to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. ISKCON members are choose when and from whom they will to request initiation. They must focus their attention on Srila Prabhupada as the founder Acharya. Can Bhakta Samuel read the screen for us? What is on the screen? Prabhupada Ashraya. Read.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Prabhupada
Krishna.
Ashraya. After chanting the pranama mantra of their Diksha Guru, all grand disciples and future generations should chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's pranama mantra while offering obeisance as means of respecting the founder Acharya.
Beautiful. So you see that the first exercise is just lie down, bow down, Mr. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You must bow down as a means of respect for the founder Acharya, who created this institution and the facilities in the institution for you to get Krishna's mercy. You must appreciate, respect, and submit yourself. Okay? Next. Samuel still.
Okay, Prabhu. It should be understood that the purpose of Shiksha and Diksha within ISKCON is to strengthen the devotee's relationship with Srila Prabhupada in terms of fidelity, attachment, and affection.
Look at that word. Fidelity means loyalty. Fidelity means you are loyal. You are chaste, not duplicitous. Then that is done with feelings, attachment, and affection. You are ready to do whatever it takes to support Prabhupada. Like I said, you are ready to even die to spread Prabhupada's mission. Okay? So this is the diagram guiding us on how to submit to Guru in ISKCON. So up in the box, you have Srila Prabhupada, and down in the chart, you have the disciple who has submitted himself. And he submits not only to Prabhupada, he submits to his Diksha Guru, he submits to Shiksha Guru. So it's a three-tier submission for the disciple, 3 ways. Dr. Brown, can you read what is on the screen? Dr. Brown, are you here? Franklin Johnson, can you read what is on the screen for us? Franklin. Prabhu Franklin. Okay, sometimes a Diksha Guru is not present always because he travels. He has disciples all over the world. So he also goes to nourish those disciples. So he may not be around in a particular environment for some time. Therefore, one can take learning, instruction from an advanced devotee. This is very instructive. It's not that you have to be always with the Guru. But when Guru is not there, and even when Guru is there, it is ethical that you learn from people who are senior. Okay? People who are senior. Because you also become senior sometime. That is called Shiksha Guru. Shiksha Guru does not mean he is speaking something against the teaching of the Diksha Guru. He is not Shiksha Guru. He is not Shiksha Guru. He is a rascal. You get that point? Sometimes we take shelter and people are speaking wrong things about our Guru or telling us something contrary to what our Guru has instructed us. Prabhupada said, That is not shiksha. That is rascaldom. Okay? Dr. Franklin is here now. Can you read what is on the screen? Dr. Jerome Bila, read what is on the screen for us.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
As such, a devotee is ultimately delivered by Sri Krishna's acting through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy. These include, but are not limited to, the Chaitya Guru, Srila Prabhupada.
Chaitya Guru means the Lord in the heart, the super soul.
Okay. All right. Chaitya Guru, Srila Prabhupada, the Guru Parampara, one's Diksha Guru, other Shiksha Gurus, the Holy Name, Shastra, and the 9 processes of devotional service. Hare Krishna.
So you get that the 9 processes of devotional service is Krishna's mercy. You can see that here. And what are those contents of the 9 processes of devotional service? Anybody can mention?
1 or 2?
Yeah, if you can mention all the 9, if you can mention some, no problem.
Okay. So, I want to give you one for now.
Go ahead.
Start listening.
Go ahead.
It starts with listening.
Very good. Hearing. Listening is hearing.
Yes.
Okay. And that is number 1.
That's
when
number
you were
1.
mentioning about how to take ways to take shelter to deepen authentic relationship with Prabhupada. Somebody, whether you mention reading Prabhupada, that's also subtle hearing. Attending lectures, listening to Prabhupada's lectures and seminars, they're also hearing. Okay? So yes, you are right. Next one. Okay, to save time, let me just read the 9.
Kirtanam.
Kirtana is chanting, yes. Kirtana is chanting. And then
Smaranam.
what you hear and what you chant, you remember. Smaranam. Okay? Smaranam means remembering. Huh?
We have the
Archanam. Archanam. Worshipping. You worship the deities. You worship your guru. Okay? And then serving the lotus feet of the Lord. You do different kind of services around the temple. You go out to preach to the non-devotees. It's also service. And then you offer prayers. Prayer is vandana. Sometimes people confuse chanting with praying. Yes, chanting is praying, but praying also is, you have to coin it according to your mood, your emotion, and your own words. Okay? You express what your inside hankerings are in prayer. Okay? And then carrying out the order of the Lord, making friends with him, and Atman Nivedana, surrendering everything you have to God. These are the 9 processes of devotional service. If you want to get this, there's a many portion of the scripture, Nectar of Devotion, but you can get it easily in the purport of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, text 55. 2nd page. Okay? So these are the 9 processes. So you can see that once somebody came, Srila Kavichandra Swami Maharaj came to our temple here, and one of the guests in the audience said, Maharaj, please give us mercy, bless us. And Maharaj said, all around is mercy. Bhagavad Gita is mercy, Tulsi is mercy, the deity is mercy, Prashadam is mercy, the holy name is mercy. So Krishna has made special arrangements through so many combinations to give us mercy. So it is up to us, onus is on us to take advantage so that we can make progress and be able to go back home, back to God. Okay? So that is the benefit of Padasra, taking shelter. You take shelter of the holy name, you take shelter of the deities, you take shelter of the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, take shelter of the Vaishnavas, because he said that three things that are very essential for spiritual life is the dust from the feet of the devotees, the remnant of water that wash their feet, which is Chanamrita, and then the remnant of food that they have tasted. These three opens the doorway to liberation. If you are not feeling lowly, you cannot take somebody else's remnant. It's just like when they do Abhishek and then non-devotees, they observe it. And they start drinking the water. They say, how can you take water that was used to wash somebody's feet? It is not ordinary. But if you don't know, you will not dare it. Okay, so these are how to get mercy. It's about mercy. You are taking shelter to get mercy. This is the combination. I take shelter because definitely mercy will come to me. We are taking shelter. Okay? So the Siksha Guru does not speak what is contrary to what the Diksha Guru is saying or what Krishna is saying. If anyone does that, it's proper call him a rascal. Rascal. Okay? So we should take advantage of all this, at least this made available by Krishna. Spiritually mature ISKCON managers may be main Shiksha Gurus. Shiksha Gurus. You take shelter, you submit yourself to them. Tell them, how can you do service? They will guide you. Please engage me. They will guide you. So you go to the management and request for service, and then ask them how you can make advance, and they will guide you. Within these cooperative elements, La Prabhupada, as the founder and chair of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is preeminent Shiksha Guru for all members of ISKCON. All members of ISKCON for all generations are encouraged to seek shelter of La Prabhupada. All members of ISKCON are entitled and encouraged to have a personal relation with La Prabhupada through his books, his teachings, service, and his ISKCON society. Okay? So this is how you get Prabhupada's mercy. Okay? And we have read this. All members of ISKCON are entitled and encouraged to have a personal relationship with La Prabhupada through his books, teachings, service, and his ISKCON society. For spiritual achievement, the easiest part is to take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master and to serve him with heart and soul. That is the secret of success, as stated by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in the 8th stanza of prayer to the spiritual master. Yasya prasada bhagavad prasado, yasya prasada nagati kutopi, dhyayan suvantasas, yasya sri sandhya, vande guru sri charanara vrindam. So, by serving and receiving the grace of the spiritual master, one receives the grace of the Supreme Lord. A sincere disciple, simply by serving a bona fide spiritual master, can achieve all the mercy of the Lord and the spiritual master simultaneously. So at this point, for those of you in the class, how many people are sure they want to take shelter? Because I told you 4 kinds of people surrender. Those who are in distress, those who are inquisitive, those who are in search of wealth, and those who are in knowledge. So don't blame any situation you find. It is scriptural. So, but amongst us, who has chosen this day to take shelter of Guru? Please respond. Yashoda, are you here? Unmute.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to take shelter?
Yes, I am.
Very good. And are you
Yes.
ready to support Prabhupada's mission?
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, you raise your hand. You want to ask something?
No, I was answering your question.
Okay, so you can lower your hand. Thank you for attending. Thank you for attending. So in the end, the simple thing is to surrender yourself. And surrender means when there is war and you are captured. If you are captured in war, you become a war prisoner. How do you respond that you are captured? How do you respond that you are captured? Who knows? If you are captured, how do you very good word. And what is the expression of surrender? What is the expression, physical expression of surrender?
By buying down.
By putting down your guns.
Your weapons.
By lowering your weapons and offering service.
Okay, it's near it. If you are a soldier and you are captured during war, the first thing you have to drop your gun to prove that, oh, I'm not attacking you again. Then you raise your two hands. You surrender. Isn't it?
Yes.
That's what Chaitanya Prabhu and Lord Nityananda are doing. They are raising their two hands. Okay, so you also have to raise, and the man who raises his hand, it means he has nothing left that he's banking on. Nothing to fall back to. Is that the mercy and benevolence of those who have captured him.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Is there any questions? Are there questions? Yashoda, you can lower your hands now. Yashoda, you want to ask something?
No.
Okay, Bhakta Samuel, you raise your hand.
Yes, Prabhu. From the text, we learned something that senior devotees, even if our Diksha Guru is not around, initiated senior devotees can also give out some instructions and set services for new devotees to render. I want to know if these devotees, does it only apply to new devotees or also initiated devotees? Those that are supposed to give out the instructions, assuming maybe a person has already gone through the IDC, has done all the courses, and has not yet taken initiation though, but is a senior devotee, has been in ISKCON for a very long time. Can a new devotee take instructions or directions to render a service from such a person?
Answer is yes. Answer is yes. The whole circumstance in ISKCON, the more you get devotional counsel from those who have been in the system, the more you make advancements. You understand? If the person even may not be qualified, but because he's following the system, he will make advancement. It's a qualification. Prabhupada mentioned it in the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st Canto, chapter 5, text 11. He said, it is a qualification of great thinkers to pick up the best from even the worst. Okay? So even if you think the person is not initiated, but he has done all this, but it is you to know what will I gain from this person. Don't minimize anybody. Don't write off anybody, because you don't know where the benefit of making advancement will come from. So you're always looking for where, how can I make advancement? You ask people, you know, Prabhuji, what can I do to improve my situation? You ask. Okay, so you're always eager to ask. You ask your guru, you ask senior devotees, you ask even your contemporary colleagues. Okay, so Prabhupada said, it is said that the intelligent man should pick up nectar from a stalk of poison, and should accept gold, even from a filthy place, should accept good and qualified wife, even from obscure family, and should accept good lesson, even from a man or from a teacher who comes from the untouchable. Should take instruction. So that corroborates the yes. Is that clear, Prabhu?
Yes, please. Thank you, Gary.
Any other question? We started late, but the time we have was sufficient for us to go through the content of this course. And it is also a very central lesson for doing devotional service. You have to take shelter. As you are taking shelter, people also will be taking shelter of you, because you are teaching by example. Any comment, question, or correction? So we'll stop here for today, and we'll continue on Wednesday. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nivishesha Sunyavadi Prasachayade Satarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanyan Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Panchakalpatarubhyas Jai Kripasindhyavacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Krishna Bhaktivanam Namo Namah Vaishnava Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.